Hi Kickstarters, I'm Tyrell Wood, and this is DragonMage Warfare. Today, we are going to show you a demo of game setup and how to play the game. DragonMage Warfare uses a hex map tile system. The centerpiece is the DragonMage Council. Players each start the game with a castle, a city, and 6 villages, one representing each element. Players take turns placing a land of their choice adjacent to 2 other lands already in play, and placing a control marker of their own on the land placed. This is done until all lands have been placed. Finally, players place 4 of their control markers on the DragonMage Council hex. The DragonMage Council hex is a neutral tile. Markers on the DragonMage Council represent how many seats you control and also how many mages you are allowed to have in play on the map. Players now select the lead player by secret bidding. Highest bid takes the lead player token. The second highest bid takes the second token, and so on. Ties are settled by rolling a normal die. Markers that were bid are discarded. Markers that were not bid are returned to the DragonMage Council. The lead player is the player who will lead in drawing cards and performing the first mage action of a round, and playing spells, etc. A new lead player is selected each round. Each player may hold 10 cards in their spellbook, or their hand. Players now draw cards according to the lands they currently influence. Drawing cards begins with the lead player and moves in turn order. Starting with the lead player and moving in turn order, players play a mage pawn on any one land they control that does not already contain a mage. You must play at least one mage if you do not have any in play. No player may have more mages on the map than council seats. Mages are your leaders used for attacking. You may never attack without a mage. Next, the lead player selects one of their mages and performs a mage action. There are 3 different actions that can be performed: exhaust, move, or attack. We are going to focus on attack for this demo. Anytime a mage performs an action, the owner of the mage may assign a creature to it. This includes a player who is using a mage to defend a land. A creature is removed from your spellbook and placed face up on the table. In this case, the red player chooses to play a shadow dragon. Life markers in the amount shown on the heart symbol are placed on the creature card. The attacking mage is moved into the land being attacked. The defending player chooses a kraken, plays it, and adds 12 life to it. Whenever a card is played on the table, its owner gains experience. This is done by moving the appropriate experience marker of the creature's element up by 1 on your experience card. In this case, the red player gains 1 black experience, and the green player gains 1 blue experience. All players now have a chance to play up to 2 spells each. In this case, the red player chooses to play a tsunami. Remember to move the appropriate experience marker up by 1 when you play a card. The special ability of the tsunami forces the green player to remove 7 life immediately, which he does. The green player is second in turn order and therefore chooses to play a flesh-eating plant. This green spell forces an opponent's mage to remove 2 life, which the red player does. Also, this spell receives 3 life when it is played. Next, the blue player chooses to play a Thunderbolt spell in support of the red player. This spell forces an opponent mage or creature to remove half its life. The blue player chooses the green mage. The green player removes half its mage's life. The red player chooses not to play a second spell, and so the green player then plays a Hand of Death card, which forces all opponent creatures in this battle to remove 2 life, which the red player does. Finally, the blue player chooses not to play another spell. Next, players roll dice. Before this can be done, the special ability of the flesh-eating plant allows it to add 2 life to itself before the dice are rolled, which the green player does. The dice symbol on each card indicates how many dice you are allowed to roll. Since both players have a mage in the battle, they are allowed to roll 1 extra mage die. Green rolls a total of 3, and red rolls a total of 4 dice and gets the results shown. Green now adds up the total amount of axes showing on the dice, cards. Since he rolled 2 4s, he must decide to use them as either an axe or a shield. He chooses to use both of them as axes and inflict damage. The total amount of damage done by the green player that the red player must remove is 19 damage. The red player's special mage power is a shield. This, and the combination of the 2 shield he rolled, deflects 7 of the damage. That leaves 10 he still must remove. This essentially kills his Shadow Dragon and Mage. The special ability of the Kraken reduces the axe on the Shadow Dragon to 0. The special ability of the Shadow Dragon doubles the damage done by the red player's dice. Adding the 2 spell cards' axes to that of the dice results in the green player having to remove 16 life, which he does. The red mage, Shadow Dragon, Tsunami, Thunderbolt, Hand of Death, and the flesh-eating plant are all discarded because they have 0 life remaining on them. The green player successfully defends his land. The red mage is removed from the board and may be played in a later round. Since the green mage was involved in the battle, it is exhausted, or basically turned on its side. It cannot perform any actions for the rest of this round. Because the green player successfully defended a dark village, he also gains 1 dark experience. Mage actions in battle continue until all mages have become exhausted. At that point, all players check for victory conditions. The main way to win is if during this phase a player has earned 9 experience in 2 of the 6 elements and 4 experience in the remaining 4 elements. Well, there it is, an explanation of DragonMage Warfare. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting us on Kickstarter. Tell all your friends about us, and let's get this game funded. Thank you.